Hi guys, we've got your mobility for Tuesday coming right up. First one we're going to do is a lat stretch. I think the best way to do this is to grab onto a frame of some sort. Obviously at the box that's easy. I found here at home at night the door frame's the best one to do. Okay, so we're going to do 1 minute on each side. What we're going to do, place your hand down onto the door frame and the top hand up just over head height. And then what we're going to do is feet together. I'm going to push the hip out and then rotate my body towards the open side. Okay, we're going to twist open side and then hold once we get there. Okay, we're going to do 1 minute on each side. That's the lat stretch for today. We're then going to go into a hip opener and we're going to do 1 minute on each side again. Just nice and basic into the bottom of a lunge. What I'm trying to do is open this angle up here, okay, from the hip flexor. So I want to squeeze my glute and open my chest up nice and vertically, okay? So the mistake that people could make here is leaning back and arching the lower back, okay? I want to drive my front knee as far forward as possible to open this hip up and then squeeze the glute so I know that it's targeting the right area rather than my back overarching. We're going to do 1 minute on each side for the hip opener stretch. We're then going to take it to a more passive stretch. What I want you to do is straddle the feet into a V-sit as far as you can. Yeah, that is as far as I can go. Okay, I want you to point your toes down and then just slowly creep those hands forward. Not too much that it's really uncomfortable, but just a stretch that you can manage to hold and try and get quite passive in. By passive, I mean try and relax. As you breathe out, let the stretch fall a little bit further into it, a little bit deeper into the stretch. Okay, we're going to be there for 3 minutes. That's why it's not going to be such a tough stretch or such an aggressive stretch. Okay. The next one, we're going to do 2 minutes each side of, I call it the wraparound. So I'll slide back so you can see. Okay, so I'm going to tuck my left leg in first, so my heel's touching my bum, and the knee should be pointing forward. Now I'm going to take my other leg, wrap it around, and then I sit into that position there. Okay, if that's pretty tough, then you can obviously just leave it there. If it's too easy, I want you to hug your knee and then twist towards the leg that's out and over the top. Okay, so this is stretching around my right glute area, just opens up those hips. If my back's feeling tight, this is a good one to be in, and it's pretty okay to sort of sit and watch telly in this position. It's not too bad. Okay, from there to change to the other side. This time I'm going to tuck my right heel towards my bum and get that knee pointing as forward as it can, and then the left one over. Okay, and then I should be able to balance. For me, this side is my sort of tight side, and I even find it harder just even to get upright like this. Okay, so this is a lot more uncomfortable than it was on the right hand side. Okay, 2 minutes each side for that one. Then you're going to go into a thread the needle. Okay, so we're going to get into all fours position. Take the left hand slightly in front of you and then push the right through and down and kind of fold your weight onto that shoulder. Okay, to do the left, I'm going to thread through and drop the weight down onto that side. Okay, 1 minute on each side for that one. And then we've got to finish our armless prayer on a bench. Okay, so I'm going to use the arm of the sofa for this one. So this is a good height, or I could use the seat if I'm a little bit smaller. Okay, from there I'm going to drop the elbows onto the edge of whatever you're using. You could use a box or a bench as well. And then I'm going to sit my head through the gap that my elbows have created. should be feeling that down the lats, rear delts, and then also down the triceps as well. I find that if I squeeze my bicep in that position, I get an extra stretch on the tricep too. Okay, real problem area for me, normally quite tight. There's your mobility for today, 15 minutes. It's worth spending the time on it. Hope you enjoy.